Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and I did it. I built the Shrine Commander deck. I'm going to keep calling it Commander. If anything, it should be called Arena Commander, because it's Historic Brawl, and they did keep the life total at 25 starting, but it's now 99 plus 1 instead of 59 plus 1. So with the amount of cards they injected into it, roughly 3,000 to 4,000 between the jump starts, the anthologies, and all the other crap they wanted us to buy. And yes, I did burn a lot of wild cards building this, unfortunately. It just feels like Commander to me, so I'm just going to call it Arena Commander. In fact, they should probably just take it back up to 40, but the power level compared to like real Eternal Commander, okay, maybe not 40. Maybe 30 though, but I don't know. Besides Goblin Rush, I haven't really had a problem where I'm like, man, that life total went quick. That extra 5 actually really makes a difference. And people tend to play slower paced stuff. And this is actually a slow build-up deck, but it's just an absolute avalanche. It's very non-interactive because, it's shrines, but let's just address the elephant in the room. It's Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa, at the head of my deck. Why would I possibly do that? Well, 1, I need 5 colors, and 2, the 5-color shrine guy that's in the set boosters, they never added him to Arena. I kind of assumed they would, but it's part of what? The little miniature Commander Horizons 3 product, or like, I don't even know what to call it. They just made cards and said they're for Commander and threw them into just the set boosters. I don't know what else to say about that other than it's weird. So why would I possibly run Kyodai instead of Kenrith? It's because of the matchmaking. The matchmaking is rigged, and let me just pull them up for side-by-side comparison. Kenrith, absolute overpowered powerhouse tier 1 alpha Chad S tier mega boss at the end of Arena. I mean, look at that. You pay 2 over and over and over, don't even tap them, get all the counters you want. Gain 5 life for 3. You got 6 mana available with 2 white. Oh, gain 10 life. Nobody can outrun that. Nobody can beat this stupid card. It really just should be banned. He's basically the new Ugin. But their solution, after they banned Ugin, before they banned Ugin, was to take anyone running a tier 1 commander and only put them up against other tier 1 commanders. So if you're running Kenrith, you're either going to get a mirror match with Kenrith, or you're going to go up against Ugin or like Kinnan or one of the other arguably top tier, winningest ones according to their statistics. So not according to your stupid opinion on Reddit, according to their win statistics. So whatever they matched you up against, they consider it to be tier 1, whether you agree or not, because they're using numbers and you're using whining, guessing, and not enough of a sample size. If there's one thing that's been a staple on the internet since I started playing Magic, it's people arguing about what is and isn't tier 1. Well, if you don't have the data from a million games, then you should probably just shut up. Mini rant over. But the only reason I'm not running Kenrith when it's a better card is because I don't want to get matched up against tier 1 decks because they're overpowered crap and I want to win once in a while. Plus, I don't want to play the same 3 decks over and over and over. So Kyodai, I think they're still kind of feeling it out. I mean, it's still 5 color and I could just run best of, but if I'm running 5 color best of, just all broken crap in every color, why wouldn't I just run Kenrith? So it's like, I feel like people are running Kyodai because they want lower powered, more comfortable, fun, enjoyable Magic that goes on past turn 5, you know what I mean? Plus, he'll protect one of your shrines. So if you get a card draw shrine, a spirit generator shrine, or a mana generator shrine, you can make it indestructible. Also, he has flash, so you could flash him in as almost like a counter spell when they're trying to destroy your best shrine, and he protects the shrine creatures. Plus, you can just flash him in or cast him natural, and then make one of your tokens indestructible, and then they swing with this big 20/20 with a bunch of stacks of auras and equipment, and they can't do anything without trample. It's actually hilarious. So he's not bad, and then he is in the air, and you can pay 5 to boost him. So, yeah, I hit for 8. They only start at 25. I don't cast them that often if I have a better card in hand, unfortunately. So I tried throwing in Kenrith the very first match. I went up against Goblin Rush and lost on turn 5. And then I swapped Kenrith back out for Kyodai. So that's the end of that. Now, yeah, unfortunately, I wish I could run the guy who brings out 1/1 shrine tokens. That would be insane. But they didn't add him to Arena. I don't know. Whatever. For now, it's Kyodai. It is what it is. But what we're looking at is the shrines. So I have all of them, although I did want to get rid of the blue one because it will kill you. It will end the game. Where is it? Not this one. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may draw X cards, where X is number of shrines you control. And then we've got, no, you're going to do it. Whether it decks you or not, whether you want 20 cards in your hand or not, it's going to do it, and you're going to lose in a couple turns when you run out of cards. So I've seen people recycle their graveyard on Arena before, so there's probably 1 or 2 cards that do it, but I'm not gonna do that. Plus, Elixir of Immortality isn't legal, and if I can't play that, and I'm not gonna go over what every shrine does, let's just say there's, 16 of them or whatever, and I put them all in, and there you go. The mana base is pretty much what you can imagine. Bunch of 5-color, bunch of 3-color, yeah, filters, temples, scribe. It's pretty much exactly what you can imagine. There you go. Deck list below, of course, if you want to try this, but boy, you better have some wild cards. This cost me quite a lot. So the rest of the deck is pretty much enchantment synergy. So, Shark Typhoon, because Sharknado was an absolute beast of a card and probably should be banned in every format. A lot of cards in there should be banned in every format. We got the Shrine Steward, who goes and gets shrines. What else we got? Let's see. Oh, yeah, whenever you cast an enchantment, create a 4/4 angel. Like, if it was a menace at the time, I'm putting it in. I do have some little emergency backup plans, because most of my shrines aren't creatures, so there's a couple board wipes in here. But I did get rid of the tutoring that wasn't specific enchantment tutoring. And even that I had to get rid of a couple, but we do still have, let's see if I can find it. It's a real treat trying to find something in this deck, actually. Idyllic Tutor. Search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. Simple. And then Moonblessed Cleric, they go and get it and put it on the top of your deck. So there's a couple where you can just go get one of your best shrines, get the ball rolling here. But I even have, tricky stuff like Eyes Everywhere, where you can just exchange this and anything, and you get to scry for free every upkeep. I got a couple cards that do that, because you just gotta get the lands when you need them and stop the lands when you don't. Get your colors, get non-shrines out of the way, get some board wipes when you need them. You need to get through that deck quicker than one at a time. And then I got some staples like Arcane Signet, obviously. And then a lot of cards like Jukai Naturalist. Enchantments cost 1 less. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, do a thing. So Constellation, I've got every good Constellation card. Lotus Cobra, I'm still thinking about pulling. I did want to kind of lean towards Landfall, but I did it in a different deck. So I might pull this and put in some colorless power cards. Basically, one of the best ways to do it is just be like, what's all the mythics? Okay, what am I going to pick? And honestly, here, I'll do it right now. Lotus Cobra, Mox Amber, it's a better card. There we go, crafted, done. So, would I be putting in Ulamog? Would I be putting in the Mortal Sun? Probably not. It doesn't really work with my deck. I mean, sure, I'd love 2 cards, but it doesn't get to 6 very easily. It's not a ramp deck, you know what I mean? Sure, I'd love a sword. I don't even run that many creatures. Oh, Chromas, that would be cool. But I don't run that many creatures, so it's like, why would I put it in? Platinum Angel, there's a troll card. They'll probably blow it up, It's just, there's some good cards in here, but I'm going to stick to the theme. Yeah, I'd love Lithoform Engine. Yeah, I'd love I can violate the legendary rule card. Deck of Many Things would be fun, but, whatever. Keep it simple. I could upgrade this if I really wanted to, but honestly, it's at an appropriate power level, and I don't want to completely piss off my opponents. If I did, I would probably run a Gates deck with Maze's End. Yes, I did used to run Shrines and Gates at one point. It was horrific. It made me want to throw up. So a lot of the rest is just draw and scry. Just real simple, just get to the shrines, get stuff out of my way. A little bit of kill, a little bit of, oh no, I can't deal with that, I need to get rid of it, especially early stuff. But the rest is pretty much enchantment synergy, and then some fun enchantments that I thought might screw with them. I might pull this, but you can go hand pick this from your deck with a couple cards. So if you're like, oh man, they're doing some kind of graveyard thing, well now they're not, plus life gain, that's just fun. And then we got simple stuff like this. Whenever you cast an enchantment, gain 2 life. So that pretty much, shows it. Oh God, search for Azcanta. Don't even get me started. But yeah, I mean, we got kill, all for 2. In Search of Greatness, that's insane. That is just nuts. You can just get free casting and free scries. That card was a mistake, obviously. I've even got Wedding Announcement because it's a booster and it brings out creatures and it's an enchantment. So, why not? Not the ideal pick. It's probably on the chopping block if I find something better. I was going to back this up with Planeswalkers, but I really just landed on Jace because I'm like, nah, I want to win with Shrines. It's a Shrines deck. If I was just building the best possible deck, I probably wouldn't even run shrines. I would probably just run 5-color good stuff, which is what other people are doing. And then I would get rid of Kyodai and put in Kenrith, and then I'd just be running a different deck. So yeah, this isn't meant to be tier 1. It's just meant to be a shrine deck that shows off how annoying shrines are. And it's 5-color, it'll get whatever your daily mission thing is done. Now that said, I have like a 75% win rate with this thing. So yeah, watch out. I do have another one called Simply Enchanting, and this will run you over. Now, I am thinking about pulling Trilisara and putting in Rise, but He's pretty broken too, and I don't commonly get to 6. So I'm not sure which would be the easier matchup, but this is another deck where I don't need the commander, but the most fitting commander is probably Trelasara, because it's a life gain landfall enchantment deck. So we're talking just sagas. I mean, I did start with the other deck as a base and then deleted everything that wasn't white and green. So we still have obviously every good constellation card. I mean, this is just good. I would say that this is a generally more focused, faster, better deck that just takes off quicker. But the Shrine deck is funnier, and you're going to go up against like more casual opponents, I think, for now. So this is a better deck. I would say if you're just looking for something to win with, this is the one. If you just want to play Shrines, want to play 5-color, want just like a crazier, wilder deck that can get you any of these dailies here where you don't have to worry about what color it says, yeah, I would do it. But let's just get to some Shrine gameplay. All right, you're always going to get an interesting open. We've got one of the worst ones. It's only good when you have a lot of other shrines. There are no other shrines. We've got an emergency card. We've got a 6 cost that I'm never going to be able to get out. And this guy. So, okay. I mean, the colors are all right. I don't know. I probably should have mulliganed, but you don't have to overthink it too much. This guy's running tater tots. So, all right. Mono white should be interesting. Probably an Angel's deck. Oh, he mold. Okay. I've noticed if people molded too, they basically just hit forfeit. So, yeah, kind of annoying when you have a really good open, but instead of wasting, 60 minutes of their time or whatever, they're wasting a couple minutes of mine. I get it, okay? Let's see. I'll base it on what's actually here. There we go, because there's no green there. Yeah, blue, green. Oh, I have all 5 colors. That's funny. All right, well, Messian's coming out next. We got a bunch of build-up cards. I just didn't run any kind of, not really mana rocks or staples. I feel like that's a little generous, but a lot of just generic stuff that people would generally run in Commander, just because I wanted it focused. I wanted it doing what it does, and I don't need a bunch of artificial buildup because late game it just doesn't help you. Oh, Flump, okay. Never know what you're going to see. A lot of games are different. Very, very few decks are the same. I could blow it away, but I'm just going to start getting some lands because I need some lands and I need some shrines. Oh, there we go. Plus, I needed that trigger, so then I can play it. That's huge. This guy's huge. Absolutely huge. Nah, I could do it, but why? I mean, what is he going to do? Attack with it? What am I going to do? Attack into it? I don't need a gun. Don't cast a kill spell just because you need it, okay? Or need it. Just because you have it and have a valid target. Only cast it when you need it, is what I meant to say. Loyal Warhound. Okay, we got the woofer there. Oh, God, that is just not one of the better ones. Get out of here. It just sucks when you got to get rid of a shrine because you have better non-shrines, but it is what it is. So let's see. Yeah, okay. 1 and done, 3-1. I don't care. Let's just do this. Let's go get a land, and yeah, I'll go with the Canadian city of Ottawa. There we go. All right. Doing pretty good on these. I actually would almost prefer not to top deck a land because he's going to go get it, reliably. Okay. Oh, by the way, I've noticed in Commander, I tracked it over 20 games. I am going first exactly 50% of the time. On the dot, 10 and 10. So whatever absolute, bullshit that they had going for the standard constructed, they turned that off for this. So unranked is fair, ranked is rigged. Just let that sink in for a second. So Smothering Tithe, every time he draws a card, he has to pay 2, otherwise I get a token, or treasure. So, yeah, maybe I will get this out. Problem is, on the turn I bring it out, it doesn't do anything. All right, here we go. He's building up, but he's doing it slow. Now, this is just an absolute hazard. Let's do it. Let's play it. If I lose because of it, that'll just be a learning experience for everybody here. I don't really have a way to get rid of this either. Not really. So this should be interesting. You know what? He's going to keep attacking, and I don't want him to get to 3 to flip this. So I'm sure there will be a bigger threat, but at this point with this, I'm the bigger threat. All right, here we go. Give me that treasure, boy. Do it. You got 6 in hand. You need that 4 mana. Come on. Don't burn 2 of it. Let's go. All right. This is a good card, by the way. Really, really, really good card. Oh, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I should have waited. That was so stupid. I don't think he even had another target. Yeah, that was really dumb. Oops. And he got to land off it. Oh my gosh. Oopsies. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. Everybody runs those. Wait. Wait, why would he run that in mono white? That doesn't even. What? Okay, you don't need multicolored. That literally could have just been a plains. I guess for the scry maybe, but like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right.
Who needs a sword anyway?
Oh, look at you, tater tots with your power tots. Okay. All right. I am weak in the air on this deck. I'll admit that, but that's until the sharks start flying, FYI. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was just going to use eyes everywhere to steal his flump, but this is good too. Au revoir, mon ami. Boy, if this ain't already better than standard, I don't know what you've been playing. God, all the worst ones are the ones from Kamigawa. Okay, he's running mono white. This guy makes you pay per attacker and has protection from white. You can't get much more dickish than that. I actually have Baird, which is the other you have to pay to attack guy, and then I think I have a third one, and then there's a fourth one that's not even on Arena, Archangel of Tides, which in my opinion should have been on Arena. I could have sworn it was on Arena, but then I looked it up, it was Origins, so well, that's not going to happen. But if Pioneer goes back to Origins, which I don't remember, I think it does, we're going to see it. That'll be fun. All right, okay. Tater tots out there dropping the taters. Oh, he don't want me stealing his stuff. Well, okay, I see how it is. Fine. I can vibe with that. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna die. It's a little late for that, but all right. This guy's just nutty. He is the #1 most played card out of Kamigawa during the open tournament that isn't a land. Let that sink in. All right, sure, let's just start shrine bombing him. Just shrine dump. Absolute 100% shrine nuke. Here we go. All this is going to do is draw me cards, of course, but here we go. Let's make him indestructible. There we go. And then whatever they send, he can block. So I'm going to leave him on defense because he's insane. It's going off, but not really, because these are the shittiest shrines there are. So this could be going better, but, you know, I will say, if you board wipe on top of your indestructible guy, you'll lose Kyodai, but they'll stay because of timing, which is actually a fun little trick. But I don't need a board wipe. Oh, I wouldn't. I would not do that. He has to pay 1 each, he has it, but I would not do that. Oh, aren't we a naughty boy? Okay, all right, well, I didn't need him. Honestly, the power level or lack thereof of the, oh, I love those, of the Kamigawa shrines is, I say disappointing, but I hate shrines, so I don't know what to call it, but it's underwhelming, I guess, would be the term. Oh boy, is what it is. Sure, we'll flood the field with that. That'd be fun. Yeah, put it in my hand. Let's go. I'm not gonna preload this. Yeah, he has lifelink. Why not? Lumbering Light Shield is such a good card. It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, there it is. Give me a token. He might start paying for these, but we're at the point where I only have 3 cards in hand. I could still use it. Oh, he did. Ooh, okay. I mean, he knows what's in his hand, but I think he hasn't drawn a card yet at that point, I think. So it's a bit of a gamble. And until you can cast every card in your hand that is relevant and non-responsive, you can always use more mana. Okay, well, I wouldn't mind that. Thin it out a little bit, go get a color. I'm not even going to look what color I need because it's just a nightmare. I'd probably have to start doing tallies or something on a piece of paper. This game's 5-color tends to get a little out of control, but whatever. And I do have a couple that turn all mine into any color, so hey. So I could still draw 2 cards if it came down to it. I think what we're going to do is go get a hand-picked shrine, and I think you all know which one I'm going to get. It's the buy one, get a bunch for free shrine right here. If he blows it up, I'm going to be pissed. No, he's just going to forfeit on the spot because once that comes out, the game's over and he knows it. So, yeah, really, really underwhelming start, but you can see he had it slow. It was more of a casual deck. He was just kind of doing what he wants to do, playing what he wants to play. We both probably had fun. I didn't screw with him too much, and I didn't just shrine dump on turn 3 and then just hit the gas. So, yeah, I mean, that was better than anything I played in Standard for the last month. I mean, come on, let's be honest. So, yeah, if you thought that gameplay was interesting, it only goes up in power from there, really. And it does generally act different, and since it's 5-color, there's some interesting little screw with the game gimmick cards that I threw in there, of course. I just think it's fun to play. So, because we actually had fun the last time I was live streaming this deck, I'm going to keep doing it, man. This ain't even a standard constructed channel anymore. We're going full-blown Commander, okay? I'm going to change my name to, I don't know, the Command Zone. That sounds pretty, just kidding. It'll be the Arena Command Zone, obviously. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys, a lot of people, the only reason you're still on Arena is because of, fake Commander here. So if you're into that, maybe turn on notifications for the live streams and download the deck, maybe play it, or play the green-white ones. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.